The Grand Galactic Assembly had convened for 3,000 years without interruption. Every sentient species in the known universe held a seat in the crystalline chamber, their representatives carefully catalogued, their voices heard in the endless debates that shaped interstellar law. The seating arrangements were sacred, decided by ancient treaties and diplomatic protocols. Everything had its place. Everything followed rules. Until the day humanity showed up without permission. Dr. Elena Vasquez stood at the entrance of the assembly hall, her credentials clutched in trembling hands. Around her, alien dignitaries whispered in 100 different languages. She was small compared to them, a human among beings of impossible size and form. A Xinthian towered above her, its crystalline body refracting light into dizzying patterns. A Kelver floated nearby, tentacles undulating with curiosity and disdain. Drell creatures with their exoskeletons clicked disapprovingly as she passed. There must be some mistake, the registrar announced, his voice echoing through the vast hall. He was Quarian, ancient and bureaucratic, keeper of the seats for millennia. This human is not on the roster. Humans do not have assembly status. They do not have diplomatic standing. Elena's heart pounded, but she lifted her chin. I'm here on behalf of Earth, she said quietly. And I have documentation proving that a seat was reserved for us. Long ago. The Quarian's 4 eyes narrowed. Impossible. We have records of every reservation made since the Assembly's founding. No such reservation exists. Check deeper, Elena insisted. Before your records. Before the digital age. When the first explorers came to Earth. Something in her certainty made the registrar pause. His appendages moved across an ancient crystalline database, shifting through layers of information compressed into quantum memory. The assembly fell silent, watching. No human had ever spoken to them this way. No lesser species had ever challenged their authority. Then the registrar stopped. His body stiffened. This is impossible. There is a reservation. Dated 47,000 years ago. The note reads, a seat reserved for the children of Earth. When they are ready, they will come. The chamber erupted in chaos. Some delegates demanded answers. Others challenged the authenticity of ancient records. The Xinthians called for Elena's immediate removal. But Elena walked forward, moving through the confusion with purpose, and took the seat that had waited for her since before her species had even developed written language. Who made this reservation? Demanded the Kelver ambassador. Elena smiled, tears in her eyes. The first explorers who visited Earth. They saw something in us, potential, resilience, the capacity to love fiercely and survive impossibly. They believed that someday, humanity would be ready to stand among the stars as equals. And now you think you are ready, sneered the Drell representative. Your species has barely left your home system. You have primitive weapons, limited resources. We have something you've forgotten, Elena interrupted, her voice steady and clear. We have the ability to inspire each other. We sacrifice for strangers. We create art and music even when we're starving. We love across differences. We keep trying, no matter how many times we fail. The assembly fell quiet again. Her words hung in the air like starlight. Over the following weeks, as Elena presented humanity's case for membership, the other delegates began to understand. They saw footage of human history, not the conquests and wars, but the moments of kindness. A stranger donating a kidney to save someone they'd never met. Communities rebuilding after disasters, helping those who could offer nothing in return. Artists creating beauty in the midst of suffering. Scientists working together across continents to solve problems that threatened everyone. The Xinthians had advanced weapons. The Kelvers had mastered quantum physics. The Drells had built empires. But none of them had what humans possessed, an almost irrational commitment to each other's survival and flourishing. By the time the assembly voted, the result was unanimous. Humanity was admitted, not as a curiosity or a challenge, but as what they had always been meant to be, equals. Elena took her seat as the assembly formally recognized Earth. She thought of all the people back home who would never know that their kindness, their love, their stubborn refusal to give up on each other had earned humanity a place among the stars. The seat that had been empty for 47,000 years was finally filled. And in filling it, Elena realized, humanity had come home. Kindly like and subscribe channel. Thank you.